Hi, and welcome to today's practice. Today's class will be a 1 hour kind of, it's a slow flow, focusing on eagle as our peak pose. And for props, you could grab a pillow or a bolster if you have one. I think I mentioned that. And yeah, it'll be some balancing, working on our hips, opening our shoulders and heart. Yeah, I hope you enjoy. Just get started by laying on your back, get nice and comfortable. If you have a pillow nearby, we will use that later on, but no worries. If not, maybe just starting to close your eyes down, or if that doesn't feel comfortable, just having a soft gaze. Just start to feel the earth beneath your back, beneath your hips, beneath your feet. Just slowly start to take in some deeper breaths. With those breaths, letting your awareness come with it, bringing your mind's eye into your breath pattern, noticing your inhales and exhales. See if with every exhale, you can soften a little bit more. Let your shoulders reach down towards the earth a little bit more. Maybe your limbs are a little looser. And just let your breath guide you here and always. And if you'd like, you can bring one hand to your belly and the other hand over your heart, just to physically connect to your body and your breath. And feel the rise and the fall of your palms. And notice what comes up in your mind as you are slowly connecting more and more to your breath. We'll do a little box breathing. It's our balancing breath because we're going to do some balancing postures later on. So first we'll do 3 cleansing breaths, 3 deep breaths. So fully exhale out, and then take a full breath in, and exhale. You can sigh or just let it out. Again, full breath in from your toes up to your nose, and exhale, let it out. And last one, let this be your fullest breath of your day so far. And exhale, let it out. So for box breathing, I'll start with an inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. And then just slowly and naturally return to your natural rhythm of your breath. Just noticing how your body, your breath, and your mind are feeling. And as you have your hands placed over your body, just give your body a little moment of gratitude. Thank you, body. Thank you, breath, for bringing me through each and every day of life. Just notice what that moment of gratitude feels like in your body, where you feel it in your body. And once again, we'll do 3 full rounds of breath just to initiate our practice. So fully exhale out, and then take a full breath in, in. Exhale, let it go. Again, one more time, 2 more times actually. Full breath in, and exhale. Last one, full breath in, and exhale, let it out. And on your next inhale, you can take a full morning stretch, full body stretch. Reach your arms back behind you, point your feet out in front of you. Maybe you circle your ankles and your wrists, just getting out the cracks and the crinkles of our day so far. And then we'll do some circles with our arms. So as you inhale, reach your arms like in front of your face, and as you exhale, make circles out to the side. Starting to warm up our shoulders and bringing some gentle movement into our bodies. Maybe 1 or 2 more times. And the next time you exhale, hug your knees into your chest. Feel your lower back pressing against the mat. Maybe you rock side to side or make circles with your knees to massage out your hip joint, hip socket. And then ever so slowly, you can plant your feet down onto the mat and press your palms down into the mat as well. We'll do some rolling bridges to start to wake up our spine. So as you inhale, rise your hips up to the sky. Maybe your arms follow and reach behind your head. And as you exhale, slowly lower your spine. Go nice and slow to feel that little back massage. And inhale, rise your hips up, rise your arms up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise up. Just following your own pattern of breath with your movement. And the next time you settle your hips down, you can cross your left ankle over your right knee for a reclined figure 4 stretch. You can either stay here if you'd like. You can bring the shape in a little bit closer. Maybe you rock side to side, just feeling that little outer hip stretch. Take a breath or 2 here just to feel that stretch. Take a full breath in, and when you exhale, you can plant your right foot down, and ever so slightly, you can cross your left knee a little bit farther over so that you're like in a cross-legged position kind of. And then bring your arms into a little hug where your right arm is crossed over your left. And we'll do eagle arms from here. So you can flip your palms so that your palms are semi-touching or your forearms are reaching for each other. And then gently lift your knees up so that your crossed legs are in little eagle eggs on your back. We'll do some core activation here. So as you inhale, reach your hands behind you and point your toes out in front of you. And when you exhale, do a little crunch, tapping your elbows to your knees, but moving nice and slow just to activate our core without putting too much strain on our bodies. And doing this about 4 times. I can barely speak. And then one more time. And then you can just unravel, lift your legs up to the sky, maybe shake out your legs a little bit, shake out your arms. If you want, you can open your legs out to the side for a little stretch, maybe even a happy baby. Kind of just figuring out whatever feels good for you. Giving your body a little pause before we go to the other side. And take a full breath in. And on your exhale, hug your knees back into your chest. Maybe you circle your knees a few times. And then setting up for the other side. So across your right ankle over your left knee. Either stay here or hug the shape into your body. Take 3 rounds of breath here. Really focusing on that outer hip stretch. Take a full breath in. On your exhale, slowly lower your left foot down and cross your right leg as far over as you can for those eagle legs. And then switch, oh no. Yes, and then just do the opposite, cross of your arms. I might have messed that up, but it's fine. And then go into your eagle arms, lift your knees up, and we'll do those core activations. So inhale, reach your arms and legs away from each other, and exhale, tap elbows to your knees. Take full breaths here, letting your movements be nice and slow. And one more time. And then whenever you're ready, you can shake it out, let your legs go long. Maybe do a little open your legs out to the side or happy baby again. Just doing whatever feels good as a rebound stretch. And then take a full breath in. On your exhale, hug your knees into your chest once again. Maybe rock left and right 1 time for good measure. And then ever so slowly you can start to rock the length of your spine, going nice and slow to give yourself a little back massage until you find yourself in a comfortable seated position. You can bring your hands to your knees. You can keep your eyes open or closed here. We'll do some torso circles. So use your heart to guide you as you just circle your torso, circle your neck, do whatever kind of fluid movements that your body is craving right now. As long as you just move slowly and with intention, then that's just perfect. Just take a few cycles of breath to move around in your seat and switch directions at any point. Notice the cracks and the crinkles. I'm hearing a lot of those. Beautiful. And whenever you're ready, find yourself in a neutral spine. Inhale your arms up to the sky. Maybe your gaze follows your hands. And when you exhale, reach your left arm down to the side. Reach your right arm up and over. And let your left ear dangle down to the side. Hopefully getting a little side bend and a little neck stretch. Maybe play around with tilting your chin down and then tilting your chin back up. seeing how that feels. Take a full breath in, reach your right fingertips a little bit farther away from you. And when you exhale, you can press up, bring your right hand over to your left ear, and slowly drop your right ear down to the side. Maybe unhinge your jaw here, notice what that does to your neck. And then with the back of your hand, you can slightly, like with not too much pressure, push your head down to get a little back of the neck stretch. Take a full breath in here, and as you exhale, just slowly drape over to the other side. Taking a few full breaths here, let your right ear reach down to the side. Take a full breath in, reach your fingertips a little bit farther away. And as you exhale, press up and bring your left hand over to your right ear. Put that tiny bit of pressure on the side of your head, and then if you'd like, you can put a little bit of pressure on the back of your head to tilt your chin down. Really feel your breath expanding up into your neck. And take a full breath in. And when you exhale, let your hand come down and just let your chin drop down into the center of your chest. Maybe you walk your hands out to the side a little bit and notice how that feels the back of your head, back of your neck. And on your next inhale, slowly lift your head up. Maybe roll your shoulders up and back a few times. And then we'll cross our left shin on top of our right shin. As you inhale, open your arms out to the side. Open up your heart. Maybe your head reaches up as well. Feel that nice heart opener. And when you exhale, we'll cross your left arm underneath your right and come into our eagle arms here, whatever variation of eagle arms feels best. We'll do some cat cows here. So as you inhale, reach your arms up to the sky, arch your back as much as you can. And as you exhale, let your elbows drop down. Round your back as much as you can as well. Just follow your breath here. So as you inhale, cow your back, reach your arms up. And as you exhale, cat your back, let your elbows come down. Maybe feeling a little bit of articulation in your spine. And the next time your arms come up, you can unravel them out to the side for cactus arms, just to feel that opposition of an open heart. Take a full breath in here, and as you exhale, fold over your legs as far out as your hands want to go, just to feel that extra nice stretch in the outer left hip again, warming up our hips for later on. And just take 2 full breaths here, letting that breath expand across your back. And on your next inhale, you can push up for a little halfway lift. And then when you exhale, walk your hands back towards your torso. Open your left leg out to the side and bring your right foot into your inner thigh for a little Janu Sasana. Wow, can't speak today. We'll do a little side bend here. So you can take your left arm, reach out for your leg wherever feels good. And then your right arm can come up and over. You can even like close your chest off to your leg if that feels good as well. Just doing whatever is calling to you. And take a full breath in here and a full breath out. And then your next inhale, slowly rise up, open your legs out into a little straddle. And here you can do some side to side movements. You can just take a little moment to do whatever is feeling good. Take a few breaths. And then eventually maybe take a little moment to fold through the center, just to feel that inner thigh stretch. Take 2 full breath cycles here. Notice that with your breath, you can maybe stretch a little bit deeper without strain. Take a full breath in for a halfway lift. And then when you exhale, walk your hands back through center. We'll switch sides. So bring your left shin in first and then cross your right shin over your left. Open your arms out to the side, open up your heart, maybe reach your chin up. And as you exhale, switch the cross of your arms. So right arm will go under left for your eagle arms. We'll do those cat-cow. So inhale, reach your arms up, arch your back a little bit. Exhale, round your spine, elbows come down. Just follow your own breath here for a few rounds. Next time, let your arms reach up. Unravel your arms out to cactus arms just to open up your heart. And exhale, fold over your crossed legs. Taking 2 full rounds of breath here. Let your head hang super heavy. And take a full breath in for your halfway lift. And when you exhale, slowly walk your hands back in and open up for the other side. So bring your left foot in towards your thigh. And then either do that side bend or that fold over your right leg, whatever is feeling better for you right now. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. And on your next inhale, slowly roll up your spine and bring your left leg to meet your right so that both legs are straight out in front of you. We'll do some spinal rolls here, so you can bend your knees if you'd like or keep them straight, whatever is best. And as you inhale, reach your arms up to the sky, straighten your back as much as you can. And as you exhale, crash the wave over your legs. And then slowly on your next inhale, roll up. So go like you're in slow motion, like a wave in the ocean. Rounding your back as much as you can as you fold. And just noticing how your breath is moving with you. And the next time that you fold, or maybe the second to next time, you just take a moment to pause in your forward fold. Let your head hang super heavy. Let your back be rounded. Just take 3 full breaths here, feeling that breath expand into your upper back, your mid back, your low back, even into your hamstrings maybe. And on your next inhale, you can slowly start to press your way back up and walk your feet in towards your hips. We'll do a little reverse tabletop. So bring your hands behind your hips, press your hips up to the sky, and maybe your head drops back. Maybe you rock forward and back for a little wrist stretch. And then you can also walk your left foot in towards your glute and press your hips forward for a little quad stretch. Just kind of rock your hips forward and back here. Notice where you feel that stretch. And we'll switch sides so you can bring your left foot back out, bring your right foot in towards your glute. And then you can bring your left foot in so that you kind of walk your hips forward to come into a toe sit. We'll have our toes tucked behind us. You can roll your shoulders up and back and just take a moment to feel that stretch in the back of your feet, a part of our body that we often forget about. Just take a few deep breaths here, sending that breath down to the base of your feet. Take a full breath in as you reach your arms up to the sky. Interlace your fingers above you. And as you exhale, press your hands forward and cat your back. Just to get a little upper back stretch. Maybe you push your palms side to side as well here. And on your next inhale, reach your arms back up. And when you exhale, lower your hands down and switch the interlace of your hands behind your back. So the opposite pinky is there. And just drop your hands down, open your heart. Just for another heart opener. And then we forgot that we were even stretching out our feet. Yay. Full breath in. And when you exhale, bring your hands down in front of you into tabletop. And here, this is your time to shine. You can close your eyes and go through some cat-cows or just circle your hips around or kind of just do whatever fluid motions or movements that feel good for you right now. Just notice all the feels as you're moving around your mat. If you're going in one direction, maybe switch directions. Just getting out all the little crinkles and kinks. Then whenever you're ready, find yourselves in a neutral spine. We'll do our barrel rolls just to open up our upper back. So point your fingers towards one another with a little bit of space between. And as you inhale, circle your chest to come down and then to roll back up. Just taking a few rounds of this. And then you can switch directions. And then come back up through center. So then we'll isolate our right leg here. So keep your hands pressed firmly into the mat and inhale your right leg back behind you. Flex your foot as much as you can so that it's in line with your hips. And we'll take an inhale, reach your leg up a little bit higher for our hip extenders. And as you exhale, bring your knee in towards your nose for a little bit of core engagement. Just do that 3 times. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring the knee in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring it in. And the next time you extend out behind you, reach your right knee to cross behind your left knee so you can bend your right leg. And then send your hips back so that you're kind of doing like a child's pose like thing, but not really. Just kind of having our legs in eagle legs, noticing what that feels like. And we'll transition between our leg extension. So when you press forward, reach your leg back on the inhale. And when you exhale, cross your knee behind you, send your hips back. Do that about 3 times. Inhale, extend. Exhale, cross and hips back. Inhale, extend. Exhale, cross and hips back. And this time, just take a little moment here. Take a few breaths. Notice how that feels in your hips. And on your next inhale, send your hips forward. Unravel your leg and send it out to the side so that your right leg is in line with your right hip. Hover it there for a second. And then gently plant your right foot down, tuck your left toes. You can gently move your hips forward and back, maybe even cat-cowing your hips to notice what that does for your leg. And the next time your hips hinge forward, reach your left arm to be in line with your left hip, and then reach your right arm up and over. So feeling that nice long side body stretch. Take a full breath in here, and as you exhale, come down into a child's pose of your choice, either wide-legged or knees together. Your arms can be out in front of you or down by your sides. Just take a few deep breaths here. Allowing yourself moments to pause. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. And on your next inhale, slowly rise forward to your tabletop position again. If you want to do some cat-cows here, some circles just to reset between the sides, go ahead and do that now. And take a breath or two doing that. And then setting back up for the other side. So extend your left leg behind you, flex your left foot. As you inhale, reach your leg up a little bit higher, and exhale, reach your knee to your nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring it on in. I think one more time. And the next time you extend, take an inhale here. And as you exhale, cross your left knee behind your right, send your hips back. Move on with this flow here. Inhale on your own time to extend your leg. Exhale, cross and send your hips back. Inhale, extend. Exhale, cross. Inhale, extend. Exhale, cross, and we'll take a moment to pause here. Just taking some deep breaths, sending that breath to your hips. Slowly on your next inhale, coming back to your center to extend your leg back one more time. And exhale, reach your left leg out to the side to be in line with your hips. And exhale, whatever breath it is, just plant your foot down, tuck your right toes, and then you can send your hips forward and back or cat-cow your back. Feel that nice inner thigh stretch. And the next time you come forward, you can reach your right hand to be in line with your hips and sweep your left arm up and over for that side stretch. Take a full breath here to reach your fingers and toes away from each other. And when you exhale, collapse down into a child's pose of your choice. Just to let yourself come inwards again. And take a full breath in and a full breath out. And on your next inhale, roll forward into tabletop. This time, tuck your toes and send your hips back for downward facing dog. And here, take any movements that you'd like, bending or straightening your legs, letting your hips sway over to one side and then the other, just taking this moment for you. And we can roll through some plank rolls. So as you inhale, roll your spine forward into a high plank. And exhale, bend your knees, send your hips up to the sky. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, press back. And one more time. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, send your hips back up to the sky. Take a full breath in here. And as you exhale, walk your hands back towards your feet to take a forward fold at the back of your mat. Letting your knees be super bent, let your chest rest over your thighs, and you can grab for opposite elbows or just let yourself fully dangle here. Let your head be super heavy. And slowly just noticing how gravity does its magic, decompressing our spine. And on your next exhale, if your arms are clasped, let them release down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold again. And on your next inhale, slowly start to roll up your spine, but go as slowly as you possibly could, letting your head and arms come up very last. And once you get to the top, maybe you roll your shoulders up and back for a moment. Then come up onto your tippy toes and tiptoe to the top of your mat. Let your heels come down, hands can come to your hips, and your feet can be a little bit wider than hips distance. And we'll do our hip circles. Circle your hips, circle your torso, and just kind of be free with it. And then switch directions. And the next time that you come through center, we'll stand back up into our mountain pose and root down through your right foot. And inhale to reach your left foot up so that your left knee is bent and your feet are nice and flexed. We'll just take a moment to find our balance here. And as you inhale, you can reach your arms up to the sky. Option to straighten your leg here as well if you'd like. Just to feel our hip flexors activating. Take a full breath in here, and as you exhale, bring your hands through heart center and extend your left leg back behind you. And you can hinge your heart forward as well. Take a full breath in here. And as you exhale, gently lower your toes down behind you for a high lunge. Reach your arms up to the sky. Just take a moment to feel that nice opening along the front side of your body. Take a full breath in here. And as you exhale, sweep your left arm underneath your right for our eagle arms once again. You can bend nicely into that right leg, and we'll do some eagle arms here. So inhale your arms up to the sky. Exhale, you can let them come down. Sorry, I don't know what I was doing there. It sounded better in my mind before. And then you can inhale, reach your arms up, and exhale, unravel into a warrior two. Bend nicely into that front leg. Feel your arms reach out by your sides. Take a full breath in here. And on your next exhale, extend back for exalted warrior. So straighten your right leg, reach your left arm behind you, and you can reach your right arm up and over. Feel that nice stretch along the side body. Take a full breath in here and exhale, sink down into warrior two. Inhale, rise up, back for your exalted warrior. Exhale, warrior two, one last time. And the next time that you inhale up for your exalted warrior, you can bring your feet to be parallel to one another. Open up your arms to the side, or you can bring your hands to your hips. Open up your heart. And exhale, fold through the center for a wide-legged forward fold. You can let your hands come down to the mat. And we'll just do a little spinal twist here, so you can press your left hand into the mat and inhale your right arm up to the sky. Take a full breath in here and exhale, switch sides. Maybe you hear some cracks and crinkles in your spine. Take a full breath in. Exhale, plant your hands down and slowly walk your hands to frame your right foot. We'll take a preparatory inhale. Then when you exhale, you can press up into a little like standing split situation. Finding that balance through your right foot again. And as you inhale, slowly, slightly bend your right knee and then slowly lift up to find our balancing mountain again. Maybe you're sweating. I'm sweating. And we'll come into our eagle. So slowly bend into your right leg, cross your left knee over your right. And then with your arms, let your left arm come underneath your right. Find your eagle arms. And then if you'd like, you can sink your hips down, reach your arms up to the sky, and we'll take 3 full breaths here. Your drishti can go up to the sky or onto your hands. Your leg does not need to clasp. If it does, that's amazing. If it doesn't, that's also amazing. Just feeling that nice, strong body full of balance and strength and softness. Take another full breath in this time. Reach your hands a little bit higher up. Sink your hips a little bit farther down. That was not 3 breaths. That was like 100. And on your next inhale, unravel. You can open your hips out, make some hip circles, kind of shake it out. Just do whatever. I completely just messed everything up, but it's fine. At least it's you. Okay, and we'll do the other side. So start to ground down into your left foot. Take a moment. You can roll your shoulders up and back. Maybe before we move on to the other side, just take a few deep breaths. Doing whatever movements you need just to get centered again. And then slowly ground down into your left foot. Reach your right knee up to 90 degrees. Flex your right foot. And inhale your arms up to the sky. If you'd like, you can extend your right leg to be straight for that hip flexor activation. Take a full breath in here, and as you exhale, bring your hands through heart center and slowly reach your right foot back behind you. Hinge your heart forward. Take a full breath in, and as you exhale, gently let your right toes reach the earth. Reach your arms up to the sky for our high lunge. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, do our eagle arms on the other side. So right arm comes underneath our left. We'll do these weird things. Inhale your arms up and back, and exhale, let your elbows come down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, come down. Last time, inhale, reach up. And exhale, open up for your warrior two. Get settled here, sink your hips down nice and low. And on your next inhale, straighten your left leg. Reach your arm up and back for exalted warrior. Exhale, sink down to warrior two. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, sink down. And the next time you inhale and rise up, you can bring your left foot to be parallel to your right. Open up your arms out to the side, and you can do the same arm variation, or you can interlace your hands behind your back. Open your heart on the inhale. And as you exhale, slowly fold between your legs. And just notice what that feels like in your hamstrings and your hips. And on your next exhale, let your hands come down onto the mat. And on your next inhale, you can slowly bend your knees and rise up slowly. Oh, wait. Never mind. We gotta frame our left foot. Okay, so we'll actually cartwheel our hands to frame our left foot. Square your hips over your left knee. Get nice and settled here. And then on your next inhale, press up so that you're in that little standing splits moment. And on your next inhale, slowly bend your left knee. Bring your hands to prayer and start to rise up again to that balancing mountain. And we'll get set up for our eagle on this side. So cross your right leg over your left. Start to sink your hips down and bring your right arm underneath your left. Sink your hips down and start to rise your hands up. Let your drishti reach up or towards your hands. And feel your roots going down into the earth through your left foot, and your wings start to fly up through your hands. Take another full breath in here. And a full breath out. And on your next inhale, rise up and open out to the side. Swing your arms left and right and just kind of shake it out. Oh, yeah. All right, amazing. We'll find ourselves at the top of our mat. We'll come into a Malasana yogi squat. So point your toes out to the side. Let your heels point inwards. And inhale your arms up to the sky. So your hands come into prayer. And as you exhale, sink your hips down, 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 so that your elbows reach to the insides of your knees. Shine your heart forward. Imagine that you can open up your elbows a little bit more through your heart space. Take a full breath in here. And exhale, slowly lower your hips down. Bring your legs out in front of you and take a full inhale to open up your heart again. And as you exhale, we'll slowly start to roll our spine down onto the mat. But if you have a pillow or something, anything that you can use underneath your heart, we'll do a little heart opener. And let your prop kind of just hang out where your bra strap would be, or just at the base of your shoulder blades. Yeah, if you have a towel or something, you can roll it up, let it be horizontal there, and then slowly let your chest relax over the prop. And then with your legs here, you can either have your legs be in reclined butterfly, your legs can be out in front of you. And if your head feels like it's super far away from the ground, you can put something else underneath your head as well. And your arms can go up above your head or out to the side. But we're going to be here for a moment. Maybe your heart is still beating a little bit fast from our movement. So letting our heart just be completely open and soft here. And letting these few moments just be for rest, for openness and softness. And in moments of stillness like this, sometimes our mind tends to race. So just let your mind focus on your breath, on your heart's beating. Just feel how the earth is holding you here. Start to take in some deeper breaths. And notice your breath expand across your heart, into your upper back, into your hips. After all of our eagle arms and our eagle legs, just letting ourselves be fully open. Take a full breath in, starting to tell your body that we'll come out of this shape. And on your next inhale, maybe slowly start to close your knees if they're in reclined butterfly. Let your knees collapse towards one another. Just take a breath or two here to let your hips recalibrate. And take a full breath in. And on your exhale, take the path of least resistance to take the bolster or the prop away from your heart space. You can settle it down to go beneath your knees as we'll start to settle down into our Shavasana. But before then, if you want to do any last movements, maybe you want to do a happy baby or a plow pose, whatever that is calling to you in your practice right now, you can go ahead and do that. Just taking about 3 rounds of breath wherever you feel you need it most. And whenever you feel ready, let your knees settle over your prop, finding the most, or if that doesn't feel good, just find the most comfortable position for your Shavasana. And before sending you off, I'm going to read a little poem that inspired today's practice. Sometimes you are a child of the ocean, wild and free. Sometimes you belong to the forest, strong and grounded. You are soft, fierce, beautiful, reckless. You are the goddamn sun. You are made up of the stars you sleep under and the earth beneath your feet. You are here and here and here, and you will always and never be right here again. Just know that you aren't just worthy of everything, but you are everything. So just remind yourself of that as you go into your Shavasana, that you are everything and you are this universe. So let yourself take up space and be who you are and fully enjoy this Shavasana rest. And I'll let you know when it's time to come out of it. Just be here and enjoy. Slowly start to draw some deeper breaths into your body. And let those breaths bring your senses with it. Notice what you feel upon your skin, where your body is resting on the earth, how your breath is traveling within you. Maybe you smell something, or you can hear something. Maybe you can even taste something. Just let your senses bring you back to this very moment. And perhaps you like to make some subtle movements with your fingers or your toes, seeing if those sparkles are begin to travel around your body. And if you'd like, you can bring one hand to your belly, the other over your heart, to physically connect to your body and your breath once again. This time, maybe your palms feel a little bit warmer. Maybe your body feels a little bit softer. With your hands rested over your body, hope we can give another moment of gratitude to our bodies, to our breath. Thank you, bodies, for bringing me through this practice. Thank you, breath, for keeping me alive. Just observe how that feeling of gratitude flutters around you. We can extend our gratitude outwards by bringing our hands into prayer before our forehead, and think of someone or something that you're grateful for and send them a butterfly or a rainbow. Take a full breath in and let your hands travel before your lips as a reminder to have kind words not only to others but also to yourself. And let your hands come before your heart as a reminder to yourself to keep an open and loving heart. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Feel free to stay here. Feel free to come out of it slowly. It was a pleasure, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.